smaller and weaker, this one. We just negotiate the pumpkin. So once again, we want to try and find 4 branches, 3 or 4. So 1 is a good one here, 2. No, this is a bit trickier, this one, because we just haven't got the same amount of vigor. We don't really want to keep the middle. So 1, 2, probably that one. I'm just looking at my third one.
Out this side, would you keep?
Yeah, possibly. I just would like to see something a bit stronger.
Okay.
You see, I want to try and keep them all the same size. That one, and that one are all about the same size. I just wonder if I've got a bit of disease on here. It's a little bit, looks a bit burnt. If I kept this middle one, what you're going to find is the tree would power through the middle. Right, you might have some disease on this tree, guys. I can see it.
Because the leaves of this one is not really green, it's kind of yellowish. So it was not as healthy as the other.
Yeah. Alright, so it's probably not your best example, but so we're going to cut it back hard to really get it growing. Alright, so we don't want any fruit really on this tree. We just want that to grow, we'll let it push up. This next one's looking better. Let's have a look here. Alright, so we're looking for 4 again, 4 branches. This one over here is really strong. It's maybe even too strong. So I'm reticent to leave that one. I think that's a good size. And maybe I'm just looking here. So that's good balance, that's good balance. Which one should I say? You can leave extra. What are you thinking, Calvin?
Yeah, that one.
So that one, that one, that one, that one. We might even leave 5 or 6 on this one. So let's get rid of these low ones.
So really, if they're well spaced, like this one, even though this is an extra, if they're well spaced apart, then it's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
Yep.
Let's get rid of the competitors so that grows up because it's a weaker branch.
Yep.
We don't want fruit there anyway. We don't want too much fruit on these weaker ones, just shorten back. And of course anything growing in the middle, keep it fairly clean. And now,
Were these nectarines, were these dwarfs or not?
possibly. I think they could have been. But the principle's still the same, and that one's too long. All right, so that's pretty much how it goes. So you're looking, so we've got an extra one there, that's fine. That's fine. You can have 5, you could have 6, and maybe thin them out as they get older.
Yeah.
So that's the same with all stone fruits?
Yeah, so you're harvesting light. Your fruit needs light, your leaves need light. Okay, well good. So that's pretty much how it works with stone fruit, and that'll keep your tree small. Because they're dwarf, they very well may stay at a manageable height. So they'll do another season's growth. They might only get to there and you'll just have a ball of fruit. There's fruit on there. You're going to get some fruit this year. All right, so let's have a look which ones we're going to choose out of here. So probably don't want this there. I'll probably keep, yeah, it's a good one.
Easier to prune when there are no leaves.
Yeah,
You can clearly see.
you see what you're doing. Yeah, I might keep a bit of fruit down there.
So is winter time the best time to prune?
For stone fruit, I think for sure. Apples, that's a good question. I get asked that a lot. When's the best time to prune fruit trees? And with the leaves gone, you can see what you're doing better. So it depends. If you've got too much vigor, you can do it in summer, because when you do it in summer, you're removing some of the vigor from the tree. But if you're trying to stimulate and shape a tree, we do it now because we've got time. and you can see what you're doing. That tree's a little bit out of balance, but it'll come good, it'll fill in. You'll find next year you're probably going to get some shooting out there. This is a nice little tree. Now, do I keep that one? Yep. So these are coming up quite nicely. So you've got a nice lot of fruiting wood in here. This tree's big enough to hold a bit of fruit this coming season. So a lot of these you can see I'm just cutting in half, you know, and just trying to keep, I don't want anything coming in. Cut to a flat branch like that, good idea. Just shorten them back, don't need them. And that's pretty well lit for that. Then you're going to see a bit of fruit off that tree there.
You get the fruit here and fruit here?
You'll get more fruit out here. Back in the middle you're not going to get anything. So your fruiting buds are here. Where you see that single bud, that's not fruit. When you see the triple bud like that, that's your fruiting. And it's always in sunshine. So inside the tree where there's no sun, you're not going to get fruit buds. Always on the tips. Okay. Your best fruiting wood's always on the end third, or the second half, or the top part of a tree even.
Yeah.
Right, say the fruit buds along there. You're going to have too many, you're going to have to take them all off to let this tree grow. Everything from there up, it's got to go. Okay, just so we can push it along. You'll get enough fruit down below. Okay.
Very good. Those persimmons over there, mate.